Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. So the AVAX chart shows a pullback, yeah. This is now a more substantial pullback, nothing too significant yet, and nothing that would allow me to confirm that this B-wave pullback has already started. Quick reminder what we're looking for. We're looking for a pullback at some point that's corrective. Well, if it is corrective, it will tell us much about how AVAX is going to move early in 2024. If we see that pullback into this region, yeah, or close to the region, and it's a corrective pullback, then we're going to watch for a rally, ideally in an impulse into next year, or depending on how long the pullback takes, early in 2024. If the pullback is impulsive, and we will probably be able to see that based on the structure, that will increase then the risk that we break support and head to new bear market lows, okay? At the moment, all we have is an uptrend that basically started here in October. We have a three-wave move up. Again, you might argue it might be five, depending on where you count the low, but it's not clear. So I'd rather count that just for risk management purposes as an ABC structure, highlight the risk, and we just need to be on our toes here with this chart, okay? So I can only warn about the potential still to head to new bear market lows on this chart. But until then, there are quite a few support areas that, if they hold, again, can send us into new rallies, especially early in 2024. The question that occurs at the moment is this move up finished? I think that's the first question we need to deal with. Is this rally up finished? Or do we get another extension before that pullback starts, that deep pullback? Yeah, again, at the moment, my primary scenario is that this here is all of an A wave. Yeah, I can still get another extension, but at the moment I count that just as the A wave. Then I'm going to watch for a pullback in a B wave, and this C wave should be a 5-wave move. Can something more bullish occur? Of course, but we're not even there yet. That question will come later, as we're heading deeper into resistance. AVAX is quite overextended. I would be surprised if it extends much longer, but I would not rule out one more high. Yeah, AVAX has, in this A wave, reached the target area that I've been highlighting for many weeks, which is here between $30 and $40. I've been highlighting that an A wave of a wave 2 often reaches the area between the 38.2 and the 50% fib level. So it now reacted to the 50% fib level. Yeah, it did slightly overshoot by $1 or $2, but it basically reacted and we're now down quite a bit. The idea is that in this A wave, we have an ABC structure, and this C wave seems to be unfolding right now. The question is now, how do we count this? So again, I haven't got a very clear micro count, okay? But what we can do, we track the 50% retracement of the rally. And as long as that level is holding, another extension higher is a reasonable expectation. However, to keep that as a likely option, the $29 level needs to hold. A sustained break below that level will likely indicate that the larger B-wave pullback has started into the region between $23 and $12. Yeah, so hopefully that's clear. So first of all, I'm gonna get micro support, let's say, tested. Yeah, I would not automatically assume that a top of sorts is in place and call a top in place until at least we have some signals by the market. I mean, at the moment, we already get some early indications that things are changing. We have a break below the trend line. That in itself isn't meaningful enough for me. At least I would like to see a break below sort of this swing low area at around $31.40, but a better signal would be a break below $29. Until then, I think we can still look for another extension potentially on this way up. Yeah? I mean, looking at the microstructure, again, that's not so reliable, but obviously a C wave would be a 5-wave move. I would argue that this was a 1, this was a 2. And let's now check if we can justify here another extension. So if we get one more high, by the way, the next key level to watch will be around $54 if we get another extension on that fib scale. Yeah. Then we'd be looking at this as another, probably here, 1, 2, 3, and I will let me change the wave degree. So I'm seeing here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, see, but that leaves a gap here. Like that, and then this is only 3 waves up. So it could still get another high in wave 5, or, and it's just sharing some ideas here, again, that micro counting isn't so reliable, or I just misplaced these, and I'll show you why. Let me just try something. Because I could count this small move down as another, this small move as another 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly then here 5, because this is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, micro counting, I just give you some, you know, also for educational purposes, give you some ideas here how this can be understood. This would be an extended 5th wave. Then 4, 5, yeah, I mean, it allows for one more extension. Yep, and the support level is also valid based on that. So oftentimes you see a wave 4 bottom in the region around a previous wave 4 lower degree, and that would be around that $31.40 level. So these are just some levels to watch, really. Don't see the micro count as too predictive. The highest benefit that it gives us at this stage is to tell us another extension is possible. Not needed though. Not needed. I can easily say this is the wave 5. Yeah, it's done. There are ways to count this. And anyway, what the biggest benefit of it is to understand what the support levels are. Because a wave 4, you don't want the wave 4 to go below the 50% retracement, or it's technically still valid though, but not likely anymore. And that would then increase the risk, let's say the risk or potential that this deeper pullback is unfolding. Bottom line is, if we get a break below $29, I will start to assume really not a lasting top, but a substantial top is in. I'm going to watch for the price to get into this region. Ideally, it's the ideal zone, yeah, retracement zone. And then also watch in parallel the structure of the decline. And if it's corrective, this might be a setup for a rally into 2024. That's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.